So, hello everybody. My name is Asma Begum, and I'm the owner of iFly Academy, which is in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. So, so today we are here to talk about building a brand. Is English okay with everybody? Like, can I ask questions, or else I will just go ahead? Pradeep ji.
Yes, you can go.
Okay. So everybody knows, like, to start up with a brand. What do you mean by a brand? Brand is something which you want to start and it is your own, right? So if you want to start a brand, firstly you need to understand that what am I good at. You need to understand which area do I have my strength on. So going further into branding, let me just share you a small PowerPoint so that it's going to be more easy. So I hope everybody can see the screen, right? So today I'm here, as I told you, that my name is Asma Begum, and I'm here to tell you about how can you build a brand and building your fashion brand from the scratch. Everybody will be having a feeling that, yeah, I also want to start something. I know good stitching. I can really draw very nice. I cook very well. Like, not only one part fashion, not only fashion, we have so many other things also to do, right? So here, so this is going to be a beginner's guide wherein we will teach you, if you want to start from the scratch, what are the different things that you need to do. Okay, so let's get started. So here we are going to introduce, like, everyone starts somewhere or the other, right? As a fashion journey, you need to understand, where are you, what is your dream. So every dream starts somewhere or the other. So if you don't take a step, then you cannot move forward. Correct. So here, so this particular webinar is going to tell you, we are going to give you a guidelines, how exactly you can start and where is your map, how you can draw your map and what is your, how can you start, where is your career path and everything. We are going to tell you from the scratch. So what is your mindset? From the mindset to marketing, we cover every essential step here. So here we are going to start about creating the journey. Very, very important. If you want to start anything, if you want to start a brand, important thing is a dream which you have. Yes. So you need to visualize your dream. Am I serious about this particular thing? Am I really going to fulfill this particular dream? Dreams are something, you start up with something and you need to stick with your dreams. You cannot just leave it behind. So here, this is a journey which we're going to start. So let's begin the journey to turn your passion into your powerful. So here, the vision. Okay. So first step which I want to define is your vision. So firstly, what is your brand and how actually you want to bring your brand? So here I want everybody to think in themselves that, what do I stand for? Am I good at branding? Branding in the sense, like, you want to start a fashion brand. Let's say that I want to start a clothing brand. Okay. So ask the question to yourself, how are you different from others? Because there are so many other clothing brands also, right? So you need to create a new clothing style which nobody else is doing. For example, you can see that right now the Korean designs have come. A lot of people are crazy about the Korean style of dressing. So you need to pick up one particular thing wherein people have a demand on, people really require. Everywhere there are so many shopping malls or else so many different cities wherein you get everything cheap. But how are you different from others is what it creates a brand of yourself. How unique are you? What is your unique selling point? Your USP, which we call it as. Yes. So here, a brand mission and vision that reflects your unique story. You need to firstly identify yourself. What am I good at? So here we are going to give you the entire direction about how you can go ahead with the brand and how you can create your own brand. So to create, the second step would be, who is your target audience? Okay, the target audience are kids, or else what is the age? Is it 11 to 18? Or else the target audience is women or men? What is their age criteria? You need to check out your target audience, and you should also see that you cannot sell a product. You cannot sell a product for a person who is not your target audience, right? Yes. So here you cannot sell a product. So focus on someone else. What do you mean by that? Here we are targeting on one particular audience. Let's say your audience is age between 18 to 30, but you are selling a product to people who are above the age, that is 35 to 50. Then it means that that is not your target audience. Always you need to check out where your target audience are, when are they available. So we will talk about the availability and everything, but apart from that, you need to understand what is their lifestyle, who's your target audience, what is their buying habits, are they regular people who buy every single time. You need to know about your ideal customer. So you need to create a customer profile with age, location, which age criteria they belong to. You know about metros, normal cities, right? So if you are having a brand in a metro, you need to know in a metro, is this brand really going to click? Or else if you are planning something in a normal city, an urban area, then will this particular product really reach out in this particular urban area? So you need to understand. Then only you have to launch your brand. You need to understand your target audience. Target audience is nothing but, if I'm selling this particular product, will I really get customers? Because it's not about just creating a brand, it is also about selling it, right? So if you're not selling, if you're not getting profits, again you get disappointed and nothing is going to happen. You will leave it in the middle. So creating a brand doesn't mean that you create it and just leave it. So you need to see that who is my target audience, which is very, very important. And that is step number 2. So here, this is going to help you understand, design better about your market, who is your target audience. And you're also going to get a clearer picture on the target, and the stronger your brand will grow. Because if you do not think about all these parameters, and just like that, someone of your friend told that you really sketch very well and you can become a fashion designer, you cannot become. So you have to experiment. You have to see who is my target audience, and am I really good at sketching or designing a garment for that particular target audience. Yeah. So here, step number 3 is you have to build your own brand identity. Now, what do you mean by identity? Let's say you have many products. Like I would like to give an example of Tesla car. Okay. Or else let us talk about the fashion brand, which is Masaba. Okay. So you can see that Masaba has her own style of creating a brand. You need to know the authenticity. You need to have your own identity about that particular product which you are launching. For example, my product is iFly Academy. My company's name is iFly Academy. And we have a brand of fashion designing, beautician, and aviation. Our target audience is all those women, especially, who, apart from studies, they want to really build up their career. So this is like a skill development program which we started, wherein every woman has a right. Every woman wants to really, apart from their household work, apart from students, or else anybody who's going to college and doing some software jobs and all, every woman who wants to sit at home also can do some work. So that's the reason we started fashion designing and beautician. So here, fashion designing course which we have launched like 3 months, 6 months, depending upon the customer's requirement. Because I cannot tell everybody to learn a 1-year program. So the USP of our product would be, I have given a branding like, wherein anybody, a middle class family also can join. So that is my main USP. The fees is also very, very affordable. So this is just an example which I'm giving. But apart from that, a brand should always have not only the USP of the fees part, a brand should have a nice visualization. As soon as people look at your logo, they should feel, wow, okay, this is a unique style, unique way of branding. Okay, so here we, when we are creating a brand, your logo is very, very important. You should see that your logo has that X factor. People should look at your logo and feel that, oh wow, this is something very, very cute. Let's say if you want to do something like you are selling something related to let me say like something related to marriage functions. Okay, we have a very, very big brand here called Pilli Pulajada. It's actually in Telugu. But those people who are this for marriages and events, they supply, they give materials like the hair extensions. They also do nice South Indian marriages, especially. What they do is the coconuts and everything, they nicely decorate it. They decorate everything with leaves so that they make it more organic and all. So here you need to create your logo in such a way that people look into your logo and feel, wow, this is a very, very good brand. And people would remember as soon as they look at your brand, they look at your logo. So your logo should have a uniqueness. Your logo should also have good color combination so that people are going to remember your particular logo. Have you seen a logo called Soch? Okay, so that particular logo, it is just a bindi. Okay, the dot. That's it. So you can, you have to check out these kind of things also, so that then only people are going to come to you, because there are many brands already in the market. Why should people search for you or look for you? You should be something different. You should give some uniqueness to people. Then only they are going to come and get attracted towards you. Initially, when you are no one, nobody knows who are you, right? So you need to create a brand awareness in such a way that people would start loving you. So these are the small techniques that you can do. Here, make sure your brand is consistent and across all platforms. So here you can see me from South. I think many of the other people are from different regions. We being in Visakhapatnam and Andhra Pradesh, we are here to tell you about what is branding and how you can create a big brand, a unique brand which is going to make you stand out from the crowd. So here you should also see that from packaging. Okay, if it is a product, let's say that your particular product is a bag, you are selling bags, or else let's say you are selling some earrings. Okay, so don't think that, okay, I have given a customer nicely, I'm selling a customer a earring and I'm just giving it just like that. No, packaging really feels, it makes it very, very important, because a customer is going to buy a product, and when you are really working on something wherein you pan India, like you are not directly available, you have an online store. Let's say you have an online store. In this particular online store, people are not looking at you. People are going to just see your particular Instagram channel or also online channels, and they are immediately buying a product. When you sell a product with that cleanliness, with that neat packaging, because packaging really showcases a lot the love and affection which as a brand you are showing. If you can just put a thank you card saying that thank you very much for being my loyal customer, so these kind of words really make the customer feel very, very happy and prioritized even. So you should see that from your packaging. You should also remember that brands that look and sound distinct, you should see that you have to make a sound, make a noise with your brand. Then this particular branding, you might be thinking it is very small way of, okay, what is going to happen, what is going to happen, just like, only for packaging. No, packaging, it gives you that love and that warmth. Though you are not directly marketing, the online marketing, when the customer is buying from the Instagram channel, and you are sending the customer a lot of love and affection, that kind of packaging will also make the customer really feel very, very happy. So step number 3 is building your brand identity. So your identity is always about how you are reflecting it. You can say the logo, the packaging, the color combinations which you are using, a thank you card, and a written email to the customer saying that your package is on the way, and yes, we are happy to deliver that. Something, these kind of words, mails, and messages are going to make your brand something different from others. So, firstly, the fourth point, what is your niche? Now, what do you mean by niche? Every person is different from other. How you have 5 fingers, all these 5 fingers are not the same. In the same way, here every person has a unique talent. I have a talent of visualizing the my artwork. I have a talent of, I can see a person and I can fix in my mind that this person will look very, very good in this particular dress. I can look at a person and I can tell that this person is going to really look very, very beautiful in this particular makeup look, the hairstyle look. So like that, every person will be having their own what do I say, own strength. So you need to understand what is your strength. Few people are very good at cooking, so her niche is cooking. So you should try doing that only. So you should always try finding out your niche. Some people are good at painting. Some people are very, very good at, as I said, cooking. Some people are good at fitness. So every person has their own niche. We are not only talking about a fashion brand, we are talking about any business which we can start. So here, coming to fashion brand, you should see that if you want to start a fashion brand, you should know that you should be fashionable, because the customers will look at you. They will look at you and they will try buying some product from you, because you can see, as I was giving an example of Masaba Gupta, if you can see her, she's always tip top. Every time she wears, the way she wears her outfits, then she also has a as we know that she also has a beauty, the lipsticks, and if you have tried her products, you can see that she's completely, she owns that particular products. She completely sees that each and every product is being used by her and people are happy because she makes a product with the love and affection. So here, don't try to do everything. Try to choose a niche which is really very, very close to you. A lot of people say that you're good at this. Don't just like that rely on the other person because he says that. You find, you sit, you have an introspection. What am I good at? It's not only just about, just don't think that I'm good at one particular thing. Consistency is very important. I'm good at this and I love doing it and I want to continue going into the same path. This is important. So here, what happens is your niche is going to decide your destiny. So here, examples you can see: streetwear, ethnic wear, you have sustainable fashion, plus sizes clothing. So here, specializing helps stand out from the crowd. You can go out from the, you can become a go-to brand in that segment. Being human, the Salman Khan's brand. So why do you think people buy Salman Khan's products? Because being human, the word itself tells you that it's a human product. And it's the generosity of Mr. Salman Khan is always, you look at Salman and you want to buy anything. So that kind of feeling, he makes it. Being human, the word itself tells you that the kindness what one person has. That is also a technique of selling. Okay, so here when we're talking about the niche here, you can also see that your niche defines, it completely defines about the direction. Your niche defines your design direction and customer connections. Master one space before expanding into others. Don't just like that, okay, I'm good at this, again, don't explore another one. Just try to be a master in one particular thing. Try that. People would, if they think of something, they would come and buy a product from you only. Become a master. When you become a master of one particular product, then it means that from there people are remembering you for that particular niche what you have selected. So here we also have, you need to research the market. Now, what do you mean by market actually? So market doesn't mean that it's your stock market and all that stuff. Market here is you have a product. Is this product really being sold? Is this product really being bought? Do you have the audience? So here you need to understand how many people really want this. Do they have the need or demand? Need is very important. Right now, when we are in fashion, everyone wants to try everything because we are very open in the market. Everyone wants to try because everyone wants to look beautiful. Everyone wants to look handsome. So this is when you pick up a fashion niche, then it's going to be very, very easy for you to sell. But at the same time, you need to be unique. You need to find out what is a product which I can sell it. As I was given example of Korean styles. So Korean dresses, which you can see, those kind of dresses are very, very stylish to wear. If it is a man, if it is a man or woman, for anybody, this particular style would really suit very nicely. So that is the reason, if you can see, the Korean style has right now come into existence, and a lot of people are really very much attracted to buy those kind of products. So before you create and understand, you need to see that the existing now the Korean designs. Let's say you want to launch Korean fashion store. You need to see that in that particular area, how much is the price. So what is the market value of that particular product? And you need not only one store, you need to check out the other stores also. See that what is the market price. You need to check, okay, can I really build this particular product in this particular price? If I build, how much money am I going to save? Because why are we doing business? We are not doing business just for the sake of creating something. We need to get money. I don't say that initial days take out a lot of profit. Initial days, try to at least get the same money what you have invested. At least slowly, you can increase the margin. Here you need to study your competitors. Firstly, what is your niche? Then try to study your competitors. Who are your competitors? How are they working? What is their price models? What are the different trends which they have? Are the customers really very happy about what the competitor is selling? So once you study all these things, then you need to find gaps. Okay, you need to every person, every product would be having some flaws. You need to pick up all the flaws. You need to understand the flaws, and then you need to fill the gap of those particular flaws. So after filling up the gaps, then you will start working on the gaps. Then what doesn't to avoid costly mistakes? See that you are not going into a direction wherein your uh, uh, expenses are becoming higher because of all those things. See that the nominal charges. See that you are creating something which is in your small budget. Don't go very high in the initial days. Slowly try to really work on it, because it requires a little bit of research. You cannot just like that, okay, fine, somebody has started, somebody said that my investment is going to come back. No, don't just like that imagine something. You should always see that you need to be practical. Okay, so don't start very, very big. Just go with the slow and steady is always going to win the race. Don't go with a big one, just start with a smaller one. Market research is your best friend when you are starting out. Always try, do some market research, launch few products, see that how the product is going around. Give this particular product to your friends, see that how they are reviewing. Your friends, your relatives, your nearby people will be the best judges for that particular product. Once you're happy, once you see that this is really working on very good, then comes the sixth step. This is a very, very important step. You don't need 50 designs to start. Just start lean. It means that just start up with very, very small. I was just telling, before slide, just start up with very, very small, wherein you are starting up only with 3 to 5 designs. Let's say you're starting with 3 to 5 designs. See that this masterpiece, the signature style which you have. What do you mean by a signature style now? Every person, every brand has a style. As I was telling about being human. So being human, the logo itself, if you can see, that is the signature style of Salman Khan. So here you should see that your brand has some style, some unique feature. It might be anything of your choice, the color combinations which you pick up, or else the logo which you give. If you want to emboss the logo somewhere else, anything you can think, because you're the best people to think about your own baby. So I think this is something which you need to think, and you create only 4 to 5 masterpieces, your signature pieces, and start testing your particular product with real-time customers. If you don't give it to the real-time customers and you wear it and you are satisfied, don't do that, because many people I can see, yes, you can wear it, you can showcase it, yes, you have to do that. But apart from that, I know your brand, you are going to like it. But apart from you have to give it to the real-time customers, where their feedback is very important. Their feedback is going to tell you what are your flaws. Their feedback are going to tell you what are you really good at. Appreciations, sometimes people don't like it. Okay, that's okay. If people don't like it, take a feedback from them and work on your feedback. When you work on your feedback, then automatically, slowly, you are learning from your mistakes, and slowly, you are creating a brand which has no flaw. So here we have to see that what kind of flaws, what kind of feedbacks are the customers giving. Make a note of all the feedbacks they are giving, and test your, and this saves money and helps you to refine your offerings. So it also, at once, if you start, giving more, 50 to 60 designs, then what happens if that doesn't go? All your money has been wasted. So that's the reason, as I was telling you on the first instant itself, you should try that. You should make sure that you are giving something wherein testers, that is very important. When you're testing it, then automatically you get that, the output also, you will be happy, because once you understand that this is a product which is really selling very, very good, then automatically you can launch the others too. Yes, I hope I'm audible, and I hope everybody is understanding. So here, your quality and uniqueness matters a lot. What happens when you have the quality? Yes, your quality and uniqueness matters more than the quantity in the beginning, because don't have more number of products. When you have more number of products, automatically you have something in your mind that, oh my God, so much of stock, what am I going to do? So keep your mind very, very calm. See that you launch very limited products and you start selling all the products what you have. This is your step number 6. And you need to now choose a model. What is your model? People talk about business models and all that stuff, right? So here, just a moment. So people talk about business models. What kind of models we have? Just a moment. So here, yes. So here, when we're talking about choosing a business model, you need to decide how you want to run your brand. Okay, so a lot of brands, they don't require so much. Let's say I am starting a business wherein I'm sitting at home and I'm starting a business. I do good jewelry design. So for these kind of things, you should see that you can handle, wherein your inventory. What do you mean by inventory now? You make order for inventory or drop shipping. Your inventory is nothing but how many customers have come to you, how many orders have you got. And as soon as you receive an order, do you have a tracking for it? Do you have a tracking that once you receive an order, within how many days you are sending it to your customer? So if the customer is having a problem of not liking the product, is there any format where exchange is available? Is anybody talking to the customer or not? This kind of model should always be built. You cannot say that I don't have a return policy. If anyone has no return policy, people will not come to you, because every customer always feels that if I'm buying a product from one particular brand, the brand should be very open and very open to the customers, especially, so that I won't buy another product again from you. If you yourself are, closing your doors that no, I know that this is going to be a defect piece, don't return it to me. Those kind of situations are there that people are not going to buy anything from you. See that you're open to customers. You are giving that value to customers, that if there's any problem, please get back to me. Give or take this return policy, something like that. So will you make, to order a whole inventory? Easy model has pros and cons depending upon your budget and controls. Choose what aligns with your time, resources, and goals. And think long term. This is very important. Don't just take a thing for, okay, let me run a business for 1 month. We don't run a business for 1 month or 2 months, right? We look at a business model for future. So if you're really doing a very good business, give this business to your son. Next generation also, right? So how the Ambanis are right now. So here, a business model should always be forecasted. It cannot be only for 1 day. It cannot be only for 1 month or 1 year. So see that the long-term business is there, wherein you have some rules and regulations defined to make the customer very happy. Step number 8. So here we have to protect your brand from day one by registering it. This is very important. When you are creating a brand, you might have faced certain situations like your logo, same kind of logo the other person also has. See that you register your logo. See that you have a GST number. See that you have a registered company. If it is a bigger one, okay, you have a registered company. When you are a registered company, then legally, if somebody is using your logo, if somebody is faking your products, then you can sue them. You can definitely go and file in a complaint that he is using my name. So here, your business license, your trademark, your business name, you can open a business bank account. These are something which are very important. Follow the local and national rules, fashion business especially. So let's say your business brand has really become very big, very huge. Then you're getting orders, as we are on Instagram and all. You're getting orders from US, you're getting orders from UK or Dubai. So you should always see that your brand, when you are following the fashion brand, especially, see that your international rules and national rules you are following. A legal structure has to build with customers and investors. Investors are people who are, let's say your brand is really very good and you want to build your brand better. You want to make it pan India. Let's say you are in Jharkhand right now. I want to build my brand here in South region. I want to make it go in Mumbai, somewhere else also. Then you can pull up. I hope you might have seen charts. If anybody has. Just give me a moment. Okay, can you hear me now? Raju?
Yes, Asma, it's audible for us.
Great.
We are
Thank
able
you.
to hear you.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue. I will continue from the legality. I hope everyone is clear about the business model, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So as I was telling that registering brand legally is very important. Okay. So if you don't register your brand legally, then there are so many issues we will be facing in future. Let's say your logo, if you don't register your logo, if somebody has seen that your brand is really going very well, they will pick up. Okay. They'll pick up that and they will register the logo and start making you a very, very big headache would be there. So see that you are registering your logo, you're registering your brand, you have a proper bank account, and you are following all the rules and regulations which are being legally structured. Okay, should understand what are the different things. Okay, so here it shows you are serious about what happens if you have a legal structure. So it shows that you are really very serious and you are ready to grow. So as I was talking about the investors, if your brand is really very, very good and you want to start a branch in Mumbai, Kolkata, somewhere other places also, you can go. I was talking about Shark Tank. Shark Tank is nothing but you go there, you showcase your brand, you talk about your brand, and you get the investment. You might have seen the Dadaji, the hair. So like this, there are many. Okay. So people are there to invest, but you need to have a brand, you need to have a quality product in hand. So not only a quality product, you should start working on it also. You cannot say, I have an idea in mind. Okay, you come and invest. Why will people come and invest on something which is zero? You need to start up. You need to give some real good picture with your brand. You need to really make your brand grow. Then you can go with the extension of your brand. Okay. So the step 9 here completely we're talking about the fabric here because I'm talking about the fashion brand. You should see that the fabric is the soul of your fashion brand, or else if you are with the earrings or else any other material, you see that your material is everything. So if you are really using a material which is long lasting, which has great color combination or else great look and feel, then automatically people are going to buy your product. You should find your suppliers, you who offer quality, reliability, and affordability. Because quality is the first, reliability is a trust, right? When somebody is buying a product from you, trust factor is something which is very important. If if there's a failure in trust, people will not come back to you. Okay, so first is quality, and then is your trust, then affordability. So can they really buy? There's so many other products. Why should they buy from you? It should also be the best price. You should see, as I was telling, you need to check out with your competitors. What is your competitor price? Right. So if your competitor price is reasonably higher, okay, you should see that you are not so high, at least nearby or little less than that. Because you are starting a brand right now, and your competitor has already established. See that if somebody is coming to you, the affordability also should be there. You should check samples, compare prices, and build long-term vendor relationship. Now, who's a vendor? You're buying a lot of products, you're buying a lot of material from other vendors, right? So you should see that you satisfy your vendor so that they can give you some credit. Okay, so you have a little bit of time, 20 days, 30 days credit. So wherein you can immediately send the stock, get that money, and then buy. So in this 30 days, see that you are building that relationship from your different vendors. Okay, how are you going to build a relationship? You need to. That's something that's an art which slowly comes once you be inside there. So if you are focusing on sustainability, research, ethical sourcing options, so product quality will define your reputation. We're talking about, again, let's go to being human. So here, when you are creating a brand, sustainability, affordability, and also the reliability, and with the vendor interaction, what we have. So here, you should always try becoming unique every single time. You cannot say that, okay, that was my product that really clicked very, very good long back. Same product cannot be clicking again and again, right? So you should see that you are changing it little. You should see that people are changing. So always when you're talking about your material, you should also see that what kind of material, what kind of climate, all these things are to be considered properly. So when yourself are introspecting, and every single time you see that, okay, you should be the best. Every day becoming the best is very tough. So your research team should be there, wherein every single day you should see that, okay, if I'm working on this, is this good? Next, what should I do something different? Because people love change, right? So when people love change. You should try changing yourself. Don't change so much that you are leaving your crux. See that your change, little bit of change is making your product a better version of what it is right now. So that's important. So step number 10, designing and developing the prototype. So what do you mean by prototype designing here? So let's talk about, just give me a minute. Sorry again. I can't hear. Okay. Right now, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am.
Okay. If I'm not audible, a request to Mr. Raju, what I request you is please switch on your mic and say that I'm not audible, because I'm just closing it and going with the PPT, so I'm not able to see your chat. Sorry about that.
Sure.
Okay. So
Sure.
right now I'm audible, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So someone can just tell me I'm not audible. I'll stop and I'll check. Okay. All right. And we are here with the design and development prototypes. Okay. So when we're talking about designing and developing, so you need to see that if your design is really wow, because why they want to come and buy a product from you if you are the same like the others? Try to have that USP, that X factor, wherein people want to buy a product from you. So you need to redesign your prototypes, turn your sketches into real samples, work with many of the tailors, because I'm talking about the fashion brand here. I'm talking about completely manufacturing partners. Try having different varied varieties. You test the fitting, then you also should test the performance, the final look. These are the different things that we can do. Your designs based on how they look and feel, because not every design looks the same on everybody, right? So you should see that this particular type of design should be okay with everyone. Anybody wears it and they should look wow. So see that your designs are perfect. See that this particular design is good at everyone, whoever is wearing. Then only you get more marketing. If the design is very good only for people who are models and all that stuff, then people like others will not buy, right? So see that the design is perfectly fitting for each and every person irrespective of the body size. Okay. So you also have plus sizes. This is also one of the biggest market right now. Yes. So the fabric, its performance, longevity, you should see all these things. Okay. So now very major part what we have is your pricing. So the price of product. So don't just guess, use cost based and market based pricing. What do you mean by that? So just like that, okay, this costing happened, I want to put this particular price. No, the pricing doesn't happen like that. As I told you in the previous slides, pricing happens with the market research. What we do, we should see that what kind of market research is happening, what kind of product is that, how much is its cost, and how are the competitors giving, how best price I can give. As I told you, initial days you cannot just the margin, you cannot have more margin of uh, you cannot put more margin for yourself. You should see that you are giving more to the customer, give more best price, give good discount to the customer. You should see that you include everything. It's not only the material, right? People who are working inside. It's not only about people who are working directly. There are indirect people also who are there. Labor is there, marketing is there, the profit margin, each and everything should be firstly defined, seen. Then your pricing should reflect your brand. So you can see that if your pricing is too low, also people would, okay, why is it so low? Maybe that is not so good. That's the reason. So the quality, the pricing, and each and everything should fall in place in that way that people would love coming to you. It should be reasonable. It should have that, people should really like the colors, or else whatever fabric which you're using. Longevity should be there, reliability should be there, trust factor should be there, and price, affordability. That is also very important. Too cheap can harm your brand. That's what I was telling you. Too cheap can harm your brand, and too expensive also can scare the buyers. People will be a little scary to come and buy your product. So aim to the flexibility and the balance. You need to have all these balances within you, and then only you can launch something. So here, so build online business. So right now, online is everything. You can sell a product anywhere across the world, as you know, because when Corona hit, after that, everybody started sitting only online, just your Instagram, and you just scroll it, and everything is there in your hand. So if you are looking at a brand which is there in Chennai, you can buy that. So here, build your online presence, which is very important. So you can create a stylish mobile friendly websites. Do you know website? Previously it was website means you should hire a website designer, you should make him do that, this. No, right now that is also very, very simple. Even you can create your own website. So biggest tools which you have is Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, yes, your YouTube, that tells about your brand story. Talk about your brand. So these are the free tools. If your tools are really very, very good, people start looking at it, people start seeing your videos, and people would definitely buy. And this is everything free. So you need not invest anything for marketing right now. So you can, if your brand is really good and if you're showcasing people that you're different from others, then yes, YouTube also is going to generate a lot of business to you. Yes, you should also see that different ways of creating a video. That is again a different story, but we all know that we do not want to see the same poster every single day, right? We want to see every day a new reel, right? So try making something background, what is happening, your efforts, your labors working, or else if you get a new product, what is this new product, how much customization you're doing. So behind the scenes, what is happening, each and everything you can show it to your customers, then the customers really love buying your brand. Okay, show that how much you're really putting your efforts to make your brand really build, and to make this brand go to them. Okay, so how much hard work you're putting, that's also important. Customers would love knowing that too. Yes, so consistency, that is important. Now, as I told you that, okay, create Instagram, create Facebook, create YouTube. Okay, ma'am told me to create these, I have already created. But if you don't have consistency, you're not posting a video, you're not showing customers, and customers might forget you, right? Because you're online. When you want to create an online business, you need to be focused. How much time you are dedicating on just selling the product, you need to dedicate on showcasing a product also, because people would see, people will keep you in mind, and whenever they want something, they're going to buy from you. That is going to be for sure. So be consistent. Try that you are selling this particular product. Try that you are showcasing your viewers that see how much hard work am I putting to give you this particular product and to make you happy. You need to showcase that. Social media, as I told you, it's a free runway. Just own it. Okay. So here, launch smart and not loud. So smart. Don't do a lot of hangama, a lot of money. Don't invest so much. Just go with smart and simple. So here are the steps. You plan your brand launch like a special event. Then use countdowns, sneak peeks, and give away to, like, give some offers, something like that. Then collaborate with micro influencers. You might be knowing about micro influencers, right? Influencers. Anybody who can have more than 5,000 followers, you can just tell them, talk to them, give some goodie to them, or else give some amount, or else you can give some discounts on your particular products and tell them to talk about your brand. Collect pre-orders or run a soft launch test demand, like pre-orders. You order it before itself, so that I'm just giving an example, 1,000 rupees product you're just going to get only for 5 months, something like that. You can create something like that. Okay, and a thoughtful launch leaves a lasting impression. So you need to think. These are just few examples which we are talking about. You can always think better. because that's your baby. So when you start thinking about your niche, when you start putting it on paper and start designing your own brand, then I think you are the best person to think about the brand. You should also understand what's the market. You cannot just, okay, she told me that to think and I'm the best person. No. You should see what outside the market, what the market is happening, how it is being launched, what are the different things, the different kinds of reels which are happening, the launches or else the collaborations, who are the micro influencers. You need to know those influencers who are really in demand. So these are the some things which you need to understand. So here we are. You need to keep learning, keep growing, and enjoy what you're doing. That is important. If you don't enjoy, if you're like, okay, fine, somebody told me just launched a brand, I'm not happy. No. So a brand is a baby of you. You need to nourish it. You need to take care of it. You need to really give that nutrients. Nutrients is nothing but you need to see that your brand, building a brand is not just a one-time job. It's a continuous journey. So here you need to listen to your audience, take feedbacks. Feedbacks are very important. Don't, many people have seen these are wrong feedbacks. No, take it. Feedbacks only will make a brand a better one, better version of yourself. So always try listening to your audience, adapt to the changes because you need to change yourself according to the trend. If you are not changing yourself according to the trend, like how Nokia has completely disappeared, so that thing would happen. It can happen to anybody. So see that you are trending, you are changing yourself, updating according to the trend. Okay, so join your fashion forums, join online classes like us, Boss Wala's program, wherein every time you've got a lot of updates coming up for you. So you see that, always increase the networking, your brand will grow as you go. So here I would like to, stop the session by just saying that stay committed. Soon the world will wear your story. So here, my name is Asma Begum, and I am a fashion designing. I own a fashion designing institute, a beautician, and aviation. And this is my number. I'm also available in Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You can follow me by Asma Begum. Just ping me to that number. And if you want to see my Facebook and Insta and want to follow, yes, you can just message me, and I'm going to share my links. So that's all from my side, and I'm open to questions. Any questions? Yes, yes, please. I'm there to answer. Any questions, people? Any questions for me? Yes, you can try Asma. Try Asma Empowers. You can see that. You can see my photograph, so I think you will get it. Any other questions? Any doubts in whatever I have just told you? Because this is only a 1 hour session wherein we wanted to give you maximum information, make you understand as this is a webinar, how to start a brand, what are the different things that you need to understand, and how to start your own Instagram and different channels. Everybody might be having that, but yes, that's the biggest way that you can sell your products. Okay. So no other questions, I feel. If you have any other questions, you can always reach us to the number listed. You can reach Bosswala for any other updates or any other things. Okay. So, Mr. Pradeep, anything else?
Yes, ma'am. We can wind it up.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So hope everybody is going to start launch a brand very, very soon. And if you have got any other doubts, anything, you can always stay in touch with us. Thank you.